A confession, not a mistake. Lululemon didn't make a mistake. It got caught. The company staged a yoga event on the Great Wall of China. Real location, real actor, 2,000 people watching. Somewhere in the planning, someone approved a Japanese drum troupe to perform at a Chinese cultural celebration during a period when China and Japan are not exactly exchanging gifts. Nobody in that meeting stopped to ask an obvious question. Nobody had to. The obvious question only shows up after the backlash does. That's not an accident of timing. The company approved the event because no one involved was ever going to be offended by it. Lululemon said it lacked the professional knowledge to catch the problem. That is not an apology. That is a confession. A company spending real money to associate itself with Chinese culture, in a market it now depends on for a quarter of its growth, did not employ a single person capable of noticing the thing every one of its own customers noticed in an afternoon. Not knowing a market is a mistake. Admitting you never bothered to check it is a death sentence. They rented the aesthetic and skipped the homework. Then the homework got done for them in public by the people they were supposed to teach. This is what happens when a brand treats a culture as a backdrop instead of an audience. The Great Wall becomes a set piece. The drums become a vibe. The actual people watching become an afterthought, right up until the afterthought organizes on Weibo and forces a statement. Lululemon pulled the promotional content, suspended the drums, called itself cautious going forward, as if caution is something you add after the fact instead of something you bring in the room the first time. China isn't hypersensitive. China noticed. Those are different things, and only one of them is Lululemon's problem to solve. The company will run another event. It will hire better consultants next time, or say it did. What it will not do is admit the real failure. It never respected the culture it was profiting from enough to check its work before the audience had to check it for them.